evening, ma'am. My name is Gloria Mariel Aywaniti, and I am your reporter for today. For this evening, I mean. Okay, my topic is globalization of education. First, we have objectives. At the end of this lesson, the students should be able to define education, discuss various global issues in education, provide examples on how globalized education take form in the fourth industrial revolution, and discuss the case of the Asian qualification framework. The next is the definition of terms. Number one is our education. Is education. Of course, my topic is all about globalization and education. Education is the process of teaching and learning, and of course, in our everyday life is ginagamit nato siya because we are kanang estudyante pa mi. Then equivalency, process of gauging whether one's level of achievement is commensurate to the protected requirement for academic degree. So equivalency is from the word academic degree is kinahanglan po nato siya, of course, because of the education. Qualification framework, a set of standards and competencies that serves as basis in evaluating educational qualifications between and among nation states. So ang qualification framework is muna na siya ang for example, di ana is kanang mag-apply tag trabaho, of course, the resume, the cover letter, and of course sa among topic sa advanced technical writing na mga about sa mga applications on how to apply in a job. Pusa.
Go.
Okay, before we proceed to my to deepen my discussion, let's define what is globalization of education first. Okay, globalization in education refers to the increasing mobility of students and teachers across the world and the need for educators to be more inclusive. So, ang globalization of education is all about education. All about teachers and students interconnectedness, and also the connection of students and teachers in a school, in a particular place or in a school. Then also refers to the increasing interconnectedness, as I said kanina, and integration of educational systems, institutions, and practices on a global scale. This phenomenon involves the exchange of knowledge, ideas, technologies, and educational resources across borders, facilitated by advancements in communication, transportation, and information technology. Then, trends in education amidst globalization. The first one is transnational education. Transnational education, or TNE, refers to the study programs as educational services in which the learners are located in a country different from one where the awarding institution is based. Example of this is UNESCO or the Council of Europe. And also, TNE or the transnational education is an increasingly important feature of the modern day internationalized higher education field. TNE is also discussed under other similar concepts, including cross-border, offshore, and borderless higher education, and it manifests in different types of arrangements such as distance or virtual online education, franchise or licensed programs, international branch campuses, joint or double degree programs, and other partnership agreements, as well as study abroad options. So ang TN is muna siya ang ginagamit sa our everyday lives. Of course, ang example ani is katong sa kung nalinugan ang Lianga. Because of that, we have all our online learning, and through that dito po mi nag-exam. Okay, three main different types of international students. Number one is internationally mobile students. This is the individual who has physically crossed an international border between two countries. So, from the word internationally mobile students, so nagagamit sila mga technologies, of course, the mobile phones or other mobile devices. across borders. So duha ni ka countries ang connected niya. Objective to participate in educational activities in a destination country, where the destination country is different from his or her country of origin. Okay, for example, put ani ka ng mga migration, ang mag-migrate tungod sa school hapon. Okay. Second is foreign students. Okay. Non-citizens who are currently enrolled in higher education degree courses, usually moving to another country with their families. Para sa gyapon sa katong kaganina international, but kuan siya ang foreign students is kuan kanang nagastudy sila abroad. O kuan na sila sa kuan higher education degree courses. Then the last one is credit mobile students, not necessarily moving into another country but are taking some units from a foreign university. So ang kaning kuan credit mobile students, ang best example ani is ang student sa NEM Sulianga. Then fourth, industrial revolution, defined as technological developments in cyber physical system such as high capacity connectivity, new human-machine interaction, modes such as virtual reality system. So ang fourth industrial revolution, so from the word industrial, so man na rin nagagamit ng mga technologies to provide or to para kanang atong ginagamit karon such as mobile phones and other mobile devices. Then various forms. Number 1 is online learning platforms. Isa lang. Then number 2 is international collaborative research. Ipusa.
Go.
Okay, so online learning platform. So ang example ana is about sa mga apps nga ginagamit online. For example ana is katong kuan kanang Zoom, kanang of course the Google Classroom and etc. kana atong ginagamit sa kuan kanang magmita or online meeting or virtual meeting. Then number 2 is international collaborative research. So from the word collaborative, so duha ka kuan agency or company ang naga-collab nagakolab. For example is ang kuan, for example is ang DENR nga nakipag-collaborate sa kuan international agency or for example ang kuan na ang kabali sa ang kuan sa Amerika is na kuan sa DNR is mag-collab sila about sa mga research ana nila. So mo na siya ang example sa international collaborative research. The next one is global mobility of students and scholars. So for example ana is kita mga students karon is daghanan na naka-afford og education. Dili para sa una nga kanang mahuman na sila wala pa kita sa una, tama na grade 10. So karon na naka-experience og kuan kita 12 and of course the college degree. And also at the same time we have scholars and also free na karon ang atong tuition, dili para sa una nga magbayad pa sila. Then number 4 is adaptation of emerging technologies in education. So ang best example of course ana gyapon kay tong kuan nalinugan diri sa Lianga, nag-adapt gyapon ta sa education emerging technologies in education. Virtual learning ta, of course, nagamit ng mga technologies like mobile phones, mobile devices, and of course, laptops or tablets or everything that involves technology. Then, Asian Qualification Reference Framework. A common reference framework that enables comparisons of education qualifications across participating Asian member states. So, in 2015, as part of the Asian Economic Community Blueprint, which aims to create a single market na production base with free flow of goods, services, investment, skilled labor, and fair movement of capital. The framework consists of 10 qualification levels, with level 1 representing basic education and level 10 corresponding to doctoral degrees or equivalent qualifications. So ang Asian Qualification Reference Framework is muna siya ang reference to and nag-provide of enables comparisons of education qualifications across participating Asian member states. So, as akong example ka kanina, atong reference framework is kanang, man ang ginagamit sa to ang sa kanang mag-apply tag trabaho, like, for example, is katong mga application letter and resumes. So, nagaingon po din nga, kung anay, ang AQRF is naa siya level 1 which is representing basic education, and then up to level 10 which corresponding to doctoral degrees or equivalent qualifications. For example, unless ka nang sa maestra, di ba sa maestra is na teacher 1, teacher 2, and then napwede mga ranking to para maka-apa sila sa kanang principal. Of course, also the doctors of the doctoral degree, which is kanang para makabot gyapon sila og PhD nga himugid sila totally nga doctor. Then several benefits of AQRF is enhanced mobility, promotion of lifelong learning, and regional integration and cooperation. So in enhanced mobility, by providing a common reference point for qualifications, the Asian Qualification Reference Framework facilitates the mobility of students, workers, and professionals within the Asian region. So ang gyapon AQRF ang nag-facilitate sa all students and all participants of mobility of students, workers, and professionals within the Asian region. Then number 2 is promotion of lifelong learning. The AQRF encourages lifelong learning by providing clear pathways for individuals to progress and upgrade their skills and qualifications. So kanang kagaya ng karon is nag-eskwela man to, so ang atong mga skills and skills is maga-develop sa pagdaan ng panahon, because nag-eskwela man ta, of course, madami tayong matututunan sa ating araw-araw na pamumuhay. Of course, nag-eskwela ta. It promotes the recognition of prior learning, allowing individuals to receive credit for skills and knowledge acquired through formal, non-formal, and informal means. So sila gyapon ang nagakuan nga kanang promotions, for example, ana sa mga with honors, and sa college is ang Latin honors, and kanang summa cum laude, magna cum laude, and cum laude. Then lastly is regional integration and cooperation. The AQRF promotes regional integration and cooperation by fostering closer collaboration among Asian member states in the field of education and training. So ang kaning sa last is nagakuan gyapon sila nagakonek gyapon sila sa Asian members. It facilitates the exchange of best practices, joint development of qualification standards, and mutual recognition arrangements, strengthening the overall quality and competitiveness of the Asian workforce. So kanigapon ang Asian is part gyapon sa AQRF. Then sila pud gyapon nag-facilitate nga joint development of qualification standards. So para na lang sa mga ranking sa mga schools kanang di ba ang tagbi naman ata ang third nga nagkuan sa school sa university nga na kuan sila nakuha sa kanang sa qualification of standards sa kanang overall sa education. Then the competitiveness of Asian workforce. So sila gyapon nagfacilitate ana kung nagatrabaho ba ang mga Asian members sa kuan sa AQRF or they kanang sa ilang pang trabahoan. So that's all. Thank you.